Species first, he stands 6 feet 8 inches tall and weighs 350 pounds. He is the monster, Abyss.
Last week, Abyss had his first Impact match in 6 months. The open challenge answered by 3D and Johnny Devine. They tried to take advantage of a loophole in a 3-on-1 beatdown until the Blueprint Matt Morgan arrived. This Sunday at No Surrender, it's Team 3D versus Abyss and the Blueprint. But first tonight on Impact, who will answer Abyss's open challenge?
And his opponent from Tampa, Florida, by way of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, the Instant Classic, Christian Cage.
Well, we had to wonder, and judging by his backstage reactions just moments ago to Lauren, yes, Christian Cage, the individual who will step up to face Abyss. And this is quite a test for the Instant Classic. Just 3 days away from No Surrender in his home country of Canada, when he will join Booker T and Kurt Angle in challenging Samoa Joe for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Christian Cage is using his return to the province of Ontario in Canada as motivation in the 4 Ways to Glory match, as he insists he will once again become the TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
As you saw in both the entrance of Abyss and the entrance of Christian Cage, the video game TNA Impact was out Tuesday with unbelievable success. Make sure you get your copy today so you can be a part of TNA Impact, the video game.
You talk about an opportunity to be prepared for the TNA World title shot this Sunday at No Surrender. That's exactly the reason why the Instant Classic Christian Cage decided to step up to the plate and test himself in this open challenge against Abyss.
Well, Mike, it means so much to him. I mean, nothing's more important than winning in front of your home crowd, in front of the place that you grew up. I mean, it really is the measure of success to be able to take the full circle and to win the TNA World Heavyweight Championship right there, so close to where he grew up. What an incredible moment that would be for the Instant Classic Christian Cage.
You can see Abyss using the power and strength advantage that he has over Christian Cage. Just took him and tossed him right into the corner, and you saw the facials, you saw the reaction from Cage.
Well, the Monster Abyss, just so glad to be in that ring again. Just so glad to be making contact inside the 6-sided ring. Christian Cage knows what a challenge this is going to be, but one thing he's got to be very careful of. I mean, it's No Surrenders this Sunday. He has got to make sure that he comes out of this match, win or lose, unscathed.
Swing and a miss with the back elbow, but then Abyss is able to put the 350 pounds into the shoulder block that takes Christian down. Third man in this matchup, referee Shane Sewell, definitely got involved last week, physically involved in the Sheikh Abdul-Bashir Consequences Creed match. We understand that referee Sewell was really reprimanded by TNA management's Jim Cornette. Sewell, very apologetic, says he will not get involved again physically, Don.
Well, we could see last week just how he felt as you see Abyss just bring that big body right into the face of Christian Cage. One thing about it, he was apologetic. I mean, he was telling Bashir to leave him alone. Plus, when referee Earl Hebner came out, after it was all over, you could tell how bad he felt. I really believe it was just one of those things where he just got caught up in the emotion.
Jim Cornette felt that the referee's involvement swayed the result of the match so far that instead of Consequences Creed getting a one-on-one X Division title shot against Petey Williams this Sunday, it's now going to be a 3-way match for the X Division Championship. Sheikh Abdul-Bashir and Consequences Creed to challenge Maple Leaf Muscle.
You can see the Monster Abyss right now just kind of taking control, but there he telegraphs it, and Christian Cage, always one that can spot that, but just look at that strength. That's just something that's so good to see him in the ring again, because you know what, you think about this, Mike. You got 4 ways to glory. You're facing 3 opponents. What one individual is like facing 3 opponents? That's the Monster Abyss.
And Abyss now going to pick the Instant Classic up by the arm and just drag him across the 6-sided ring. Positions him, sets him up in the corner. Let's see what's in the mind of Abyss at this point. Got Christian down in the corner, and here he comes. Here comes 350 pounds, but Cage moves out of the way.
Well, he just took too long to get there. You can't do that with somebody like the Instant Classic. He'll take advantage of it, and you can see how he sprung up. But look at these clotheslines. It's like hitting a wall when you hit Abyss.
quickly shot off into the corner, but Christian able to get the elbow up as Abyss comes at him. And then you see from the middle rope, he uncorks that big forearm shot, and then look at that. Look at that move by Abyss to elevate him off the pin.
Well, Christian Cage realizes that his chances, he's going to have to hit him quick, but nice move there, taking the leg out of the Monster Abyss and bringing him down to the mat. This gives Christian Cage that window of opportunity. Can he take it?
Probably perfect strategy here, getting the big 6'8" Abyss down to the canvas, and there's a frog splash off the top, but Abyss catches him right in the middle of the frog splash. He's got him throttled around the neck.
Well, that just shows you that incredible strength, able to catch him. Now you can see Christian Cage trying to hit him with the unprettier as he's trying to turn him around, but he doesn't have enough, and Abyss just picks him up, and Cage lands on his feet.
And then as Cage comes right at Abyss, he's got him this time up and down with the choke slam.
Here it is. 1, 2. Oh, he got the shoulder up just in time. You gotta wonder what's going through the mind of Christian Cage right now. Was this a wise idea? Was it smart to come out here this close to no surrender and take on this challenge of Abyss?
Certainly the ultimate test in facing someone like Abyss, just 3 days away from the 4 Ways to Glory matchup this Sunday at No Surrender. Abyss shocked that he wasn't able to get the 3 count after the choke slam. Back up to the vertical base, back up to his feet. A wobbly Christian brought back up by Abyss, who's going to take him up to his shoulders.
Oh, here it is. Well, Christian Cage, though, uses that knee. Here's the unprettier, and he hits it. This is his chance. Roll over the big guy, get the pin.
Wait a minute. Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle on the attack. The double sledge to the back, followed by Booker T. And now we see, obvious here, what their game plan is. They want to take out Christian Cage before this Sunday's 4 Ways to Glory world title matchup.
Oh, and they're doing a good job of it. And as you can see, Booker T just beating, oh no, and Kurt Angle bringing a chair in. They're going to make sure that Christian Cage doesn't have a chance to win in his hometown of Toronto. Look at this. You can see him setting it up, and Abyss just staring at him.
I mean, Cage is absolutely defenseless here. Can't fight back, and Kurt Angle says, I'm going to give you the steel chair. Abyss, you do the honors, while Booker and I pull Christian Cage.
And you can see Abyss again fighting with this. He's got the chair in his hand, and look at the expression on his face. Doesn't know what to do, but he's holding it. He's got it up. Is he going to use it? Yes. Oh, no, he drops it, and it starts the punches on Booker T and Kurt Angle.
You're right. Attention turned to first Booker, and now Angle from behind, right on Abyss. Look at those shots from Kurt Angle.
Well, I'll tell you, Kurt Angle taking it out now on Abyss, and Booker T picking up the chair. They're going to go ahead and do the damage that they wanted Abyss to do to Christian Cage.
And now Kurt Angle is going to try and get Abyss back up to his feet and enable Booker T to use the steel chair.
Well, Booker T just letting him know, well, here comes the blueprint. Matt Morgan in, and look at Kurt Angle and Booker T scamper.
Boy, just in the nick of time, the blueprint Matt Morgan hits the ring to save his partner Abyss, and he's asked for the microphone.
You do it real tough. Kurt, you and your boyfriend Booker T want to jump my partner 2-on-1? I've got a real problem with that, Kurt and Booker. So I propose the answer. How about right here tonight? Kurt Angle, Booker T, going against the Monster Abyss and the Blueprint, Matt Morgan.
What do you say, Kurt Angle? What do you say, Booker T? The Blueprint and the Monster have issued a challenge for later tonight.
I can hear Kurt Angle right here by the table. He said it's on. So later tonight, Booker T, Kurt Angle against Matt Morgan and Abyss.